Hello guys, welcome to TCR Season 8, Race 13 at USA. Unfortunately, we do not have Case with us today, so I will be hosting today, excuse me, sorry. Yeah, we are live. Send us your comments, feedbacks, everything tonight. I want to hear it all. And give me your predictions of your top 3, please, and thank you. That'd be great. Obviously, right now we're riding on board Kitten Petter as he's in the pits. You got Swanner out, who has the fastest lap time with a 1:31.8. So it's a pretty quick time from Swanner. Obviously, our championship leader trying to finish it off this weekend. We're gonna ride on board Coleman as he's on an out lap on the medium tires. Oh, and he goes wide, and oh no, he spins it. So we're gonna go on board with Failed, who's on an out lap. So no, we're gonna go on with Crime. Let's go with Crime. Oh, he's backed out of the lap. Sorry, guys. We'll go with Airborne. That's who tries to go. Oh, he's into the pits. Sorry guys, everyone we're trying to go on board with is not on a fast lap. So we'll go back on board with Kitten again and we'll see what he can do when he goes on his fast lap. Hey, if Lopez is in the TCR live stream chat, would you like to join? Be my co-commentator for tonight. Get that Dominican flair. Maybe we can see if we can. As Ben Hooker in the comments said, love me some Red Wings. So another Red Wing fan, if it's not the same person, I apologize. Also, he said get in Poppy, so. I think you're having some technical difficulties because, we're on board with Kitten Petter, Dominican rule. I'm gonna see what he can do as he is in second place right now, trying to go for that first pole this season. I'm not too sure as he's about 1/10 up on Swanner right now, but got a little bit of oversteer as he's heading down onto the long back straight. Obviously, this is going to be one of our most important DRSs for today because it is going to be one of the 2 areas where you can try and pass someone, so if you can set it up. And yeah. If you have any questions for me, please do ask, because obviously being alone, I'm not going to be able to talk about everyone. And oh, sorry, Kitten has just spun, so we're going to change to 3rd place Frost Hacker right now. He looks to be on a fast lap, but I'm not too sure. As we got a yellow flag, I think that's for Kitten actually. So I think that's just a little late on my end, obviously seeing him spin. Yeah, a little late. As we are still riding on board Crosshacker. He's going into this last sector. This is a fun little fast part. I like it a lot. It's wicked. It really shows the how much the tires can hold there as he goes into the final turn. Is he going to set a pole out? I do not think so, but he does go second, so he does improve. As we will go on board with, let's go Spec Ops. Sorry guys, I'm just actually typing to the YouTube chat right now. I don't mean to be a little quiet. I apologize. Yeah. It's going to be a little bit more difficult than usual not having a partner. I wish Case was here. For some reason I'm not too sure if he's not able to join or just a little busy. He is not obviously here today, so it's just myself, Connor J. Loft, the silver driver. Oh, Frosthacker retires. Let's try and see if we can get an onboard to see where. Okay, Dre Biggie's a little. No, I'm not too sure, guys. Sorry for that. We got a few people off track, a lot of people in the... Oh, sorry, the time is up. That's why. Okay, that's why they were retiring. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention. As Coleman goes P2 with a 131.87, so he's just a little bit off of Swarner's time. As Swarner goes into the last turn, gets a little bit loose, but goes to that line and goes even faster. 131.786. We're going to see Crime here coming across the line. Can he improve? He can improve, but not in positioning. So he is going to be 6th on the grid. As we got Ultimate Gamers, I think he's going to come into the pits. So we're going to get set up for the race, guys. So I'm going to read off the standings, and then we'll go through the grid order, guys. Again, let me know who your top 3 is. For myself, I'm going to go with Swarner and is going to finish P1 and win his first championship. I'm going to go with Coleman in 2nd, and I'm going to go with an outsider for today. I think Kitten Petter has some good pace here, so maybe he'll get his first podium, or to me he will, so I'm going to go with Kitten for 3rd place. Let me know your top 3 guys in the comments. Obviously, I think one person for Red Wing will say Red Wing P1, Red Wing P2, and Red Wing P3. But that's not truly possible. I'm just pulling up the standings, guys, right now as we speak. Obviously, there is the order I'm going to be going through shortly. Obviously, standings pulling up right now. Okay, guys, obviously, as I said, Swarner is going for the championship today, fighting with W. Swarner is in first right now with 198 points. He has a 26-point gap to W with 172. Then we have Airborne Tiger in 3rd with 142. D Crime in 4th with 124. 5th, Special Ops with 73. 6th is Dre Diggy with 69. 7th is Failed with 56. Coleman is 8th with 52. Gracia is 9th, with 41. I apologize. And 10th is Kitten Petter with 40. 11th, Frosthacker with 39. 12th is D'Angelo with 32. 13th is Mr. Clues with 32 as well, so they're tied on points. 14th is Beast Smooth with 27. He's only been in a short time, so that's a pretty good points get for him in the first few races. In 15th is Erect with 13. Tied with Ultimate Gamers, who is 16th. Log is 17th with 5 points. Varun is 4th. Varun is 18th with 4 points. I apologize again. 19th is Dorian with 1 point, and in 20th, for our fans, Red Wing has no points yet. As for Constructors Championship, we have Renault in first with 340, Ferrari's in second with 299, Alfa Romeo is third with 100, fourth is Williams with 97, fifth is Mercedes with 78, sixth is Haas with 74, seventh is Red Bull with 71, eighth is Racing Point with 63, ninth is McLaren with 53, and 10th is Toro Rosso with 25. Alright guys, I'm just going to look into the comments here to see if anyone has given their predictions. Okay, yes, I did get my Red Wing P1, P2, and P4 instead of P3, so I got a little bit wrong, but they did put in there for that. So if anyone else has any of their comments, please put below. I'd like to know, of all 6 of you, who has their predictions and where they will be finishing. Anyone else for comments? Not as yet. I may have a surprise guest if I can get him to join. I don't know if he is online or available to do so, but I want to give it a try. I have another comment here in the thing I'm just checking for. Okay, so Joey says, Chargers, you're the man. If you can't win, then no one can. As we are starting to pull up to the grid here, so we're getting ready to see what's going to happen here in USA. Again, this is the second to last race, so you have Swarner and W fighting out for a championship still, as Swarner has that 26-point gap. So as long as he finishes ahead of W today, he will be crowned our new champion. As we are set to go here, guys. Just waiting for the lights. We have 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we're go! That was a long lights, guys. Sorry about that. As we get a good getaway, guys, up to turn 1. Swarner and Coleman are side by side. Coleman has that inside line. And Kitten Petter in third. Oh, Coleman. We have everyone got through, guys. As we got side by side action between Airborne and Mr. Clues. As obviously you can see, as we have Sector 1 and Sector 2 yellow flags, there has been something at the back, I think. Dorian has gone off the track and he has damaged his wings, so not a good start for Dorian here. As we have one of our fill-ins for today, Chargers in P17, again another one in Lucking Up in P16. As we have a pass here, we have a big queue of guys. Let's just watch from the back and see what is going on. Look at this, this is hectic into the long back straight, as everyone's just trying to get past everyone here. W goes, Airborne on crime. They touch, but keeps position, so as Airborne tries to go around the long way, they are side by side still, as there is a pass. Kitten Petter and Drake Diggy are finding it out too, guys. Kitten Petter goes wide, comes back on. Gives Frost Hacker a little bit of having to back off. This is Dre Diggy is wide too. That was really wide from Dre Diggy. As Mr. Clue spins! And W! Oh no! And W has serious wing damage! Oh no! Oh, this is going to be unfortunate as W has to pit. Back up at the top, guys. We have Coleman, who is P1, who has put out a 1.5 gap in the first lap, so he really is giving it. So, as it looks like he is corner extending a little bit. Not too sure if we have any penalties, but yeah, we have Coleman here. Yep. As we're just going through the field trying to find the next battle here, guys. Dre Diggy for a move up the outside. Goes a little wide, goes off track. Should have to allow... Oh, as he gets a little lag. As he makes the pass. I'm not too sure if he went off tracks and exceeded limits to get past Kitten, but... yeah. As Airborne is right there for a move on Prime again. He is going for it as he locks up, but they do touch tires. A little bit of wheel spin for Airborne as he is still there, guys. And Special OP is knocking on that door. He wants to get through. As he has to back out a little bit as Airborne and Crime are still side by side. They have been going at this for the first 2 laps. This is incredible. Both of them are pushing. Both of them want the position. Oh, as Airborne gets a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. And Swarner has cut that gap down, so he is making a big go at it. I think he's realized W is on a one-stop now, so yeah, I'm not too sure. I don't know what W can do, but if Swarner can just keep together, he should, knock on wood, right beside me, he should be our new Season 8 champion for gold. Obviously, we have 2 championships already, you know, already having our champions. We have, for Silver Class, we have Chargers, who's actually racing tonight, so he's in 10th right now, so a good start for him on the medium tires. Yeah, like I said, he is indeed our Silver champion. And as for Platinum, we have Seafreeze winning it this year for the 3rd time of his long career in TCR, so he's a 3-time world champion for TCR, and he took the championship home this year for Platinum Class. As we're going to go right on board with Airborne again, who is still there, and Special OP, and failed. So we have a big battle here for pretty much 3rd place all the way back to, I would say, 9th. So this is some good battling for gold today. Yeah, the front 2 are they're just pulling away, so they're just able to get a gap and, you know, do their own race, save the tires. I'm not too sure if it's a 1 or 2 shot. Oh, there's a little bit of lag for Frost Hacker and Dre Diggy, so I'm not too sure if it's Dre Diggy's in that or whose, but yeah, as Dre Diggy, they are side by side. Masters with their great thing. Oh, Coleman with a 3-second time penalty. That is not so good in the beginning in the early laps here, as corner cutting is and can be, as D-Crime gets one too. It can be very that's not the word I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is it's not too hard to get a penalty here. They don't give very many chances if you go over the curbs, especially in the S's. So we'd like to see what the penalties may be, as Swarner is in the lead now. As I missed that, I'm sorry guys, I definitely was not paying attention to that, as we had a move for the lead. Obviously we'd like to know your comments if you have anything you have to say today. I'd like to know what's on your mind. Obviously, we're going to have some people on different strategies here today. We're going to have our, you know, the one-stoppers, if they can go medium to hard or medium to soft, depending on what they can do on that medium tire. We're going to have some people on the hards with their going. We're gonna have obviously the soft guys maybe going to hard or going the two-stop, and there's so many ways you can do it here. So we had someone in the comments, James Jeffrey, asking what had happened to W. On the, I believe the second lap, Mr. Clues spun, and W unfortunately was collected in it, went into the wall and had damage to his wing, so he had to pit, which is why he is in 17th and on the hard tires. As Coleman is still there, but Swarner is getting a gap out to him, as it's starting to gap out a little bit between the field, with Crime being 2 seconds off of Frosthacker, as Frosthacker and Dre Diggy has some, again, lag. Oh no! As Frosthacker and Dre Diggy collide into turn, I think it's 12, so, yeah, not so good there. The stewards might have to look at that, but Dre Diggy did get his position, so I'm not too sure, but it has allowed Crime back into it as failed. Oh my god, failed a little bit deep in there, almost collecting airborne. The braking zones here seem like you can make it, but if you don't anticipate it, you could cause a lot of damage to yourself or other people, as Kitten dives into the pit in lap 6, so I think he's on that two-stop strategy. As special ops and failed will go up, obviously because of that, as failed is looking to the inside on the medium tires. Stays to the inside. Does he get the move? Oh, and OP's coming back for that undercut. Oh, but failed gets in front, so Codemasters with their great... Oh, he has to back out a little bit to not cause a collision. Oh, Crime! Crime is off! He must have spun it through the S's. Hopefully he doesn't get in anyone's way and he can get going here pretty quick. So not a good start, guys, for the Ferraris. The Ferraris are struggling here, so... due to some unfortunate circumstances with W, but yeah, as D-Crime is now in 13th, but those tires will be super hot, especially if he slid through a couple of the corners, so I believe if I would be him, I'd be coming into the pits this lap. I'd be calling on my radio, get me in this lap, I need new tires. And we'll go back to the front here, guys, with Swarner. We'll take a lap and you can just listen to the sound of his engine. Oh. Sorry guys to interrupt, as I think Special OP has, yes, he has indeed spun. So we have another guy spinning, trying to stay out on those softs a little bit too long, and just causing himself a little bit of pain as Kitten picks up the position. So this is good for his game, but not so good for OP. As Failed has got a pass on Airborne here. So Airborne is dropping back a little bit. Now just to note, we do have the two Renaults, so if, okay, Swarner is staying out, so if Airborne did want to do that two-stop strategy, he would be diving in pretty shortly, but he's going to stay out on lap 8, so this is a good start for Charges, guys. As W picks up a 3-second time penalty on those hard tires, that's going to make his life a lot harder. But yeah, as I was saying, sorry guys, with Charges, being the silver champion and coming into his first race with gold, being a reserve driver tonight, wasn't able to qualify, but on those medium tires, I think he's one of the better ones. Oh, as I think, oh no, it's just a pass on Kitten, but Special OP has, yes, spun again, so he's going to be on to the pits. Yes, and sorry, again, I interrupted myself on the thought of Charges. He is our silver champion, and obviously it is his first race in gold, but I believe he will be moving up there next season, so it'd be good to see what type of pace he has against these gold drivers coming in here today. As OP is obviously coming out of the pits now. Nothing really has changed at the top. Dre Diggy is cutting down that gap to Coleman though. It's good to see that. As Frost Hacker does back up, and he's got that awful engine sound where he shifts up and it just stays in upshift, so we won't try and go on board with him very much. As we go on board with Airborne here in 6th position. He's 8/10ths back of Failed, so he's staying there, guys. He's in and around there, because we will have yeah, it's some good battles, as Bam Bam says in the Discord that we should have raced tonight. Yes, you should have. As one of our two of our followers want to see Red Wing, so we'll go on board with Red Wing for a lap for you, Ben and James. We'll give him a look here on the hards. He is on. We'll let you see your guy out there. Just a note, these hard tires, if you can get them to last and you can get them, well, to about, I would say lap 18 to 20, I would say it would be a good stop to go on the softs and be very fast at the end. With lighter fuel load and the track being rubbed in, you would be very much, oh, as Dre Diggy does make a move for first. Sorry guys, we're going to have to get out of there because these two guys are going at it here for second place. As Coleman goes for the pass back on him. I wonder if he'll try the undercut. Oh, Dre Diggy really gets loose and goes off the track as Coleman makes that move back for P2. So Coleman was thinking a little bit smarter there. He backed off early and was able to get that position as he goes a little bit wide. So we're going to go on board with Dre Diggy here, guys, because he's going to get DRS up this back front straight. Going into turn 1, as turn 1 is elevated, so it makes it a little bit easier if you want to go into late braking, as Coleman a little bit late in there, and he does get a little bit of lockup, but he's still there. I think his tires are gone with that lockup though, so I'm not too sure, but Dre Diggy is, oh, and Coleman gets another time penalty. That could be crucial. As I'd just like to let you know for your fans, although it is pit stop time, Red Wing is currently in 10th position, guys. So all those fans out there that seem to be for Red Wing, as they're battling out for 10th, so we're going to go on board with that so you can see this battle happen, as Kitten is on those younger tires than Red Wing. As Lucking Up is also there, guys. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to pull up the comments to see what everyone else is saying. As Grasa says, if I got your name wrong, I apologize. As Kitten goes for the move up to P10 on Red Wing, good move. So Red Wing is in 11th, so that's a good start for him, guys, on the hard tires. But yeah, as I was saying, one of our gold drivers who wasn't able to race today, Gracia, he is having his replacement being Chargers tonight in the Red Bull, is doing a good job for him, he's saying. So he said he's replaced him well. Oh, as I think D-Crime... Oh, he DNF'd. I missed that. I am so sorry, guys. I'm going to try and see if I can pick that up. Sorry, I was so into different things. It's a little slow for me. I'm very sorry, guys. As I think he lost it in here, but it must have been cleared up by now, so unfortunately, yeah, he is out. As we got yellow flag sector 1. See who that's for. Maybe it was for erect or lucking up. As we have James saying lots of good racers in the back, watch out. That is true, there is a lot of good racers in the back. Now I believe Lucking Up has made a pit stop. I will just check right now, guys. Yes, no he hasn't. He has been going 10 laps on these softs, guys, so doing a very good job there on those. As Swarner has come out of the pits, so he is the first one in the top to pit. Oh, as I think we said, D-Crime said to the chat, my brakes failed, thanks wheel. So he must have had a technical glitch with his steering wheel which caused him to crash out. Maybe I can see if he will join the broadcast. Just gonna ask here if we can get a perspective on what happened with his wheel. Maybe we can't, I'm not too sure, but we'll at least ask. As we do go through the race, just checking for position changes now, guys. Good start for, oh, as Special OP has also retired in Sector 2. So, I have missed that too, guys. I apologize again. That's a lot of apologies on my half. Yeah, it is a tough break for D-Crime, and I don't know what happened to Special OP, but unfortunately for him, maybe he just realized he's not going to be in the race, so there's no point in continuing, and just save the engine for the last race. That is, guys, next Wednesday for gold, but tomorrow we have a platinum race at the same time, hopefully a little bit earlier than 6:30ish. That we got a late start due to some technical difficulties, but hopefully they'll start on time, and hopefully you will have Kitten Petter, who is currently in 5th place, guys, as Chargers gets passed by Swarners on those brand new mediums, so that wasn't much of a fight there. But yes, as I'm saying, Kitten Petter is going to be one of the commentators for tomorrow. And we will also have, hopefully, JB will be back, so we'll have those two for tomorrow on the stream. They'll be much better than I am today. I am not doing so well for my first alone broadcast, but due to certain circumstances, this is what we've had to deal with. So hopefully I can be more on the ball and getting more passes here, guys, towards the end. As we do have 2 retirements, obviously, in this race. We have 18 drivers who started the race, which is a good turnout for the gold class. But yes, we have the 2 retirements with D-Crime for an unfortunate crash. But yeah, that's super unfortunate. And I think Special OP was saying in the in our league chat, he was saying, I'm just trying to look for the chat right now. He said his softs randomly overheated and just quit working with even not that high of tire wear. And he said something else that I don't think I should bring to the broadcast, but that's fine. Obviously, we're gonna see some moves here, guys. I'm just gonna look out. We have a couple people not stopped yet. Obviously, we have Charges in P3. We also have Failed, who is 5 seconds up the road in P1, but has to stop. So, as we have a few more comments, I will check your guys' comments here in just a second. And obviously, Red Wing has not pit yet, and he is in P9, but he has Log on his tail. So, we're gonna see what he can do here. Oh, as Log had to lock up a little bit as Red Wing gets wide. We're gonna stay on board with this, guys, for the people that want to see it on the YouTube channel. Ooh, as they both get a little bit deep in there, and that is bringing W into the fight. So with this, I know he's had one stop, but with everything that's been going on, yeah, it's cool to see him coming back through the field. So he's got a lot of work yet to do if he wants to keep this championship going, but he is going to do everything he has in his power to make that happen. So hopefully this will be okay for him, as tried a little elevator smooth, but backed out a little bit, so that was good of him. As we'll try and see here if we have anything close going on right now. I think it is W being the closest person up there, and Dre Diggy, but he's just there. So we'll go on board Dre Diggy as there, and I'm just going to check the chat, guys. Just give me a second. Jeffrey says W is not to be underestimated, so that is true. He is very fast and he is very good, so we'll see what he can do later stages here. I'm just going to go on board with Airborne here, who is quite close here in a little battle for 6th place right now. Obviously, after pits have come around, you'll have a little bit different stuff. And I believe Kitten is doing a 2-stop, so be cool to see what goes on there. As W does make the pass. Oh, but Law gets it back as well, guys. So that will be a battle to watch in a second here. As Mr. Clues is in the pits and has left the session. As we're going to go on board here with W making the move on the inside. Can he make it stick? Looks like he can. Beautiful move here, guys. That was very clean, very clear, and he is going a little bit now. Obviously, if Mr. Clues has DNF'd, I guess I'm not too sure. Said he left the session, but he was still in the pit, so I'm not too sure what went on there, guys. Hopefully we can get some insight from him himself. In the chat, guys, if you want to see anyone on board, just let me know and I can change to them as well. I am making sure I'm keeping an eye on that, as I think everyone got a little loose there. I lost a little bit of time, but Dre Diggy, this is a cool camera angle. I like this one. As we're just going to watch the action. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to watch the action as we go here. Now, someone in the chat did ask for an onboard of the leader Failed, so we will go to him for a quick moment for them and just see how he's getting along on those mediums. He has done 16 laps on them already, so he's doing a very good job there, staying out. Sworn is cutting down the gap. He is on a tear because he is on those newer mediums, but this is a good performance so far from Failed. As we'll go back on board with him. I am keeping an eye out on those things. So guys, we're going to go to Dre Diggy here for a second because we have a three-way battle here for 5th place, or four-way battle I could say, for 5th place here, so. Oh, Kitten Petter, oh no, he gets really loose and went off the track. So, that's an unfortunate thing to happen for him, but it has given Airborne and Dre Diggy a position up. Oh, I think Frosthacker is struggling a little bit here. So, we're on board here. See if we can get the best angle. Here we go. Alright guys, I'm just going to let you watch down here and see what happens. Let's give you the rundown. As they are still fighting, this is brilliant to see. Oh, as Frosthacker, I think it's a little bit of oversteer, but has that affected Airborne? No, he is still there. He did the better thing and he backed out slightly, so smart move from Airborne. But I think Frosthacker's a little bit on the loose end right now with these mediums. I don't know if he can get them to go, so we're going to see what happens here. Going up the hill. See if they change the angle. I'll have to change it myself. You got an angle here now through the S's. Okay, then maybe not. Be nice if you could have chose the angle, Codemasters. Be very cool. As we do have failed out on those hard tires now. He went on the hards. It's different to see, but okay. I like the idea. If you can make it work. I mean, you won't have tires that are going off, so Kitten's gonna have to make that move real quick here if he wants to get past him. I believe he's on the mediums. Yes, he is. He is trying to take these medium tires. I'm not too sure if he's going to the end because he has done 12 laps already, but I mean, if you can... Oh, yeah, with that lockup, I think you're not going to be able to do that every time. As obviously we do have a move again. Dre Diggy and Frosthacker are back together, but Airborne is there. With this DRS, it does make it a huge difference. We're going to go on board with Airborne here. As we do... Oh, Frosthacker gets really wide there, guys. That's going to hurt him. He went out into the not so clean track, I would say. He was using the IndyCar line that they were using this year, so just trying to get a little bit extra. As, ooh, that was close. Failed, tried to make a move, and he almost went into the back of Airborne, but luckily was able to brake enough. And it's a little bit different when you go on, I know they're new tires, but when you're braking on those mediums and you brake on the hards, there's a difference, you know, between the two. So just have to watch out for that. Don't want to cause any incidents, you know. Kitten Petter's falling off the pace a little bit. As Failed goes up the inside of Airborne. Is he going to make it stick? They are side by side still. Oh no, and Airborne does get in front. I wonder who will be on DRS. They both do, so. Wow, Failed has some straight line speed in that racing point. That is some good straight line speed. As Frosthacker also is trying to go around the outside. Dre Diggy gets a little bit wide and a little bit loose. And Frosthacker gets that position. So Failed with the position up to 5 and Frosthacker into 3rd. This is some good racing today, guys. This is really keeping me on my toes. It's keeping me happy considering I'm on my own. So it's a good thing to see. As we will go on board with Airborne again just to see this massive four-way battle. This Kitten picks up a time penalty, but yeah. Also, would like to mention we have W in 8. He is kind of stalled out on the picking up positions, but he will go up to 7 with Kit and Petter pitting. And oh, we have Frost Hacker down to 5th now. Dre Diggy and Failed, and they're side by side. Ooh, I don't know if this is gonna work. Failed gets a 3-second time penalty. I thought so. I thought someone would have to go a little bit more wide. As Dre Diggy's back up into 3rd. But as I was saying, I'm obviously not showing right now. We're gonna have Kitten on the softs and Erect and Chargers on the soft tires. So let's see what they can do in these final laps here. See if they can make up some positions at the end. Give me your comments if you have anyone in your top 3 out of this order right now, preferably into 3rd position. As Failed makes that move up the inside, but Dre Diggy is going to get the cutback. But I don't think he's going to make the move stick, so a good move from Failed. And Dre Diggy and Frost Hacker are still battling together. I think they'll be battling till the end, guys. This could be some interesting last laps here in the USA. Or COTA as they call it. I would just like to give a shout out to one of our sponsors, I believe it is, or someone who helps us get our internet and stuff going. It is Fanatec. If you look on our page at the link below, there is a little link to Fanatec itself. It does give you a little discount. And all the proceeds go to helping the league get better and making it bigger for you guys to see more stuff. And obviously, if you are not in the racing league for TCR, we do also have a on the page where you can go to apply to get into TCR racing if you would like to join and have fun like these guys are today. As we're going to go back to the battle, guys. I'm running on board Dre Diggy, but I'd like to have a look at Frost Hacker. See what he can do. Airborne's there still, but I think he's just patiently waiting on those tires, waiting for these guys in front who are pushing a lot harder to maybe have no tires at the end. As Dre Diggy gets really close on the back of Failed, as they're going to go into this last sector here. This is a good onboard too. They got some good ones. Some bad ones too. As Frost Hacker gets a little bit out of the gas, so this is going to maybe give Airborne a chance to, if he wants to make a move, to indeed make that move. As we go into the final turn of this lap. I think Frost Hacker just has such straight line speed and a better exit than I would say Airborne has, which just isn't allowing him to get that set up for the move. As Chargers does set the fastest lap with a 136.236. That's a fast lap here, guys. And Kitten Petter even goes faster. Wow, with a 134. Maybe. Oh no, this could be big in the race for 3rd. I'm not too sure. I would check the race director, but it would take away from the racing. I'm not too sure how it's looking on some people's penalties, as Airborne picks up a time penalty as well. We haven't really said much about the top 2, so I'm just going to go through the order and give you a little bit of on them. So obviously we have Swarner in first, so as it would stand right now, he would be our Season 8 Gold Champion if he can go through these last 6 laps. Knock on wood, I do not want to jinx anyone. That would not be my intention, so it's a good race here for Swarner. In P2, you have Coleman, who has had a really strong going. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm going to interrupt, because Frost Hacker has made a move. So I'm wondering if anything has happened to Failed, if he does have an end plate damage, so I'm not too sure what happened. I'm sorry I missed that. I seem to be doing that a lot. But yeah, he has some damage, so I'm wondering if he came together with someone who's got an end plate missing. So this is some unfortunate stuff there. But this is making for some good racing now as we go into turn 1. Dre Diggy and Crosshacker, like I said, have been going at it since pretty much the pit stops. Oh! As Dre Diggy does hit the front tire with his rear tire of Crosshacker, sending him slightly off the track as Airborne has inside position. Oh, but has to back out a little bit. This is getting a little bit I'm restless here. Like this is some good racing, but I'm a little bit too aggressive, I'd say. Calm down a little bit. As Airborne is going for that move on the inside. As Crosshacker will get better traction out, so he will get DRS, but can Airborne do anything with that? And Fail does have DRS, but he's not close enough. And I think Airborne might be. He thinks better, but Crosshacker makes an aggressive move on the inside, makes it stick. They do touch wheels. Oh, as Dre sends him a little bit wide there, but was all legal, I believe. This is some really good racing right now, guys. Charges is in P8 right now, so he's doing pretty good too, but this is crazy. We'll go on board with Failed here to see the battle. He is close enough, so Airborne is making that move up the inside. As he does get a better exit, but it's just Crosshacker has just got such good straight line speed and such good exit there that he's just able to get away. Oh no, but he does go sideways through the corner. And Airborne did have to get out of it slightly, but no one has anything happen, so this is good to see. Failed picks up a 3-second time penalty, and Chargers as well. Lots of people getting time penalties here in the late going as they're pushing and trying to catch up. Now, Chargers is catching W, and W is catching the back markers, so... Oh, sorry. The battle here for the podium, so... If W can be smart, at least after being taken out, I believe, in lap 1 or 2... Could he really take these tires all the way and battle for a top position? This would be crazy to see. Just a little bit further back. I can see the move in front, guys, so if I see anything happen, I will go on board with them. But as W goes for it, wow, makes some audacious move, but it didn't unfortunately work. He went a little bit too late. It was a good effort, but I think on a little bit older tires, I don't think that's going to work as new tires. As Airborne has kept the move on Crosshacker, so good to see here that Airborne is starting to push. So like I said, I did say in these final laps, Airborne was going to save his tires, and he was just going to sit tight and then make a move when he needed to. And W has made the move on Failed too, so a good output and a good going from W today after an unfortunate incident in lap 2 and the towards the final turn. Unfortunately, to see him go out and crash that early with Mr. Cruz. But see how many more positions he can get here, guys. I'm not too sure on penalties, but I do believe both of all the top 3, except for Swarner, I have not seen him get one, but I believe everyone else in the top 6, 7, 8, even 9 has, Sector 2, as Log has gone around on the hard tires. Unfortunate for him, he was putting in a good performance. And maybe this will give James Jeffrey, saying he wants Red Wing to get a point. Maybe this is going to give him an opportunity to get that point if indeed Log's tires are overheated or, just in the main stand gone. Because it is still quite a big margin, but I'm not too sure what we're going to see. We're going to go back to the front here, guys, though. Let's see, Airborne make a move maybe into turn 1 on Dre Diggy. He thinks about it, but thinks better. Smart thinking of Airborne. Set up that move. Don't be aggressive. Don't do too much. Be smart about it. You still have 2 laps. Dorian Alpha picking up a 3-time penalty. Hey, we're picking up some stragglers here late on in the goings of this race. Hello to anyone new who has just joined. Let me know your thoughts and feedback. Comment down below. As we are going to have a move here, guys. I think it's a matter of time before Airborne puts a move here. As they go down this back straight here. Excuse me, sorry. As he goes, keeps to the outside, stays a little wide. And they touch tires big. I don't think Dre Diggy knew he was there. That was a little bit crazy there to see, but will Airborne be able to get the switchback? He's got the move. Can he do it? I'm not too sure. W is up to 5th now, guys. He is coming. So if Airborne can't get going, W and Chargers on failed. Thank you for the feedback, guys. We'll have a look. He is about to make a move. Yes, failed does have that damage. He was as high as 3rd, but unfortunately picked up some damage due to, I'm not too sure. Maybe we'll find out after the race, but could Chargers make a move up in here in the corner? I'm keeping an eye on seeing if Airborne is making a move, but I think he's just staying back. Oh, Chargers gets way better traction with those softs into the corner than Failed does. Oh, Failed goes really wide. This could be... Pick your moment, Chargers. You're smart enough. You can do this. There you go. As Kitten does pick up a 3-second time penalty, who is behind them. Oh, no! No, no, no! Chargers. Oh, he gets a little loose, and he saves it. Oh, we could have had another out. Guys, we're going to go back on board with the W here to see what's going to happen. It was unfortunate to see from Chargers as well. He was just about to get that move on. Yes. Yes, oh no, Chargers is right, Joey. Oh no, Chargers. Oh, Airborne. And Dre D going into this corner again. Can they make it without touching this time? And I believe so. As they're both giving it a little bit of aggression. Red Wing with a time penalty. This is not going to be good for him. Airborne has the inside, but Dre Diggy goes really wide there. So he is going to lose that position to Airborne, who gets up to P3. So well done from him. As they're catching a back marker in Dorian, so hopefully he'll just pull to the left and just proceed to get out of his fairway. So hopefully he'll do that for us and not cause any issues for the front runners. Thank you, Dorian. Well done. Thank you so much. Well done of you to get out the way, as the yellow flag is indeed for Dorian for getting out of the way. That's what we like to see. We don't mind if you're in there, but please don't cause any issues. As we still have a 3-way battle for this last podium position. I believe everyone does have time penalties, so it just depends on who has what type of time penalties and how it's going to finish out with that. W got a little bit in there early and have to go a little bit back, so he'll lose some time. As we're going to on board Dre Diggy, as he gets a really big run on Airborne. And he gets that position back. So they are still going to be fighting in here. But it is just allowing W to pull back in to the DRS. And he's even closer than he has been. So maybe he's playing that on the last lap. I don't think you can be patient anymore. Airborne, I think you got to go for it. If you're going to make that move, you got to set it up. Because this is coming into the last lap. And the last corners. As we're going to see Swarner go across and Coleman lost the line. Sorry we missed that, guys. We've just got a really good battle here. As we're going into the last corner here. And I believe Jerry Diggy is going to get out in front, but it depends on time penalties, how it finishes. As W goes up to 3rd due to time penalties. And Airborne is down to 6th. That's unfortunate to see. But yes, that is going to be a podium for W as I'd like to announce we do have a new champion in gold. And it is Swarner winning his first championship, I believe, in TCR. He wins gold this year with a brilliant, superb drive. I know we didn't get much on board with him because we had so many battles throughout the track. But good to see more people and different people winning these types of leagues. As Dre says in our chat, sorry if I was glitching. So some unfortunate glitches there. Alright guys, it was a good race. I'll go through the order here in a moment of the finish, and just would like to let you know, tomorrow obviously we're going to have our proper commentators that do our platinum that are very, very good. I would suggest checking them out. They are, if not indeed the best here, they are, in my eyes, the best in the world. So catch them tomorrow at the same time of I believe 8:30 Eastern, and they will be broadcasting here, guys, as we see Swarner doing that as the winner and the new champion. Well done to him. So in first place we have obviously Swarner. In second place we have Coleman, even though he had quite a bit of time penalties. In third place we have W. In fourth place we have Dre. In fifth we have Frost Hacker. In sixth we have Airborne. In seventh we have Chargers with a very good output from 17th on the grid to finish 7th. Is very good in your first gold race. Well done to him. Failed with an unfortunate 8th after getting wing damage. Kitten with a 9th, so he gets some points. And lastly in the points we have Log in 10th. For the rest of the order we have Erect in 11th. Ultimate Gamers in 12th, Red Wing in 13th, so good good go from him. 14th we have Lucking Up, 15th we have Dorian, 16th we have Mr. Clues, 17th we have Special Ops, unfortunately going out of the race with Mr. Clues, and 18th and last with his wheel failure D-Crime. As we're going to leave the session. Just a quick note, would you like to have the top 3 coming in and talk with me for a few moments? If so, I can get that going, but just let me know in the comments. I need at least a few people to say yes or no. I'm going to take that as a no, as no one is responding. So obviously we have our platinum race tomorrow at the same time, but next week catch us at Mexico for the finale, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you and good night, guys.